You know that feeling when you've just finished your personal statement and think, yes, that sounds all right. But deep down, you also know it sounds like everyone else's. Lines like, I love working with children, or I'm a patient, caring person might be true, but they don't make you stand out, they make you blend in. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to write a personal statement that schools actually remember using my simple story strength school formula. And you'll see how to turn bland, forgettable lines into impact statements that make a head teacher think, we need to meet this person. And this is a reminder to ask for the free PDF that accompanies this video, because apart from direct links to each video, it gives you bonus material not included in the videos. Just type free PDF please in the comments and I will give you the link. 1. In most TA job applications, your personal statement is the only section that lets you speak in your own voice. It's where schools decide whether you're a maybe or a must-see. But here's the thing. Schools get hundreds of applications and most of them sound identical. They say things like, I'm passionate about supporting children's learning. I enjoy being part of a team. I always go the extra mile. Lovely sentiments, but none of them prove what you can actually do. That's why we're using the Story Strength School formula today, because it helps you write like a real human who has done things that matter. So 2, the Story Strength School formula. Now, this is in steps. So step 1, story. Start with a moment, not a statement. So instead of saying, I love helping children learn, start with something that shows it. So you could start with, when I saw a child's confidence grow after mastering their times tables, I realised how powerful, quiet encouragement can be. See the difference? One tells the reader what you feel, the other shows what you've done. So a mini story like this instantly brings your experience to life and makes the reader feel something. Step 2, strength. Highlight what makes you effective. Now link your story to a strength that's relevant to the TA role. So for example, moments like that have taught me the value of patience and persistence, 2 qualities I bring to every lesson I support. Now, you're not just saying you're a patient person, you've demonstrated it. Step 3, school. Connect what you offer to what they need. Here's where most people go wrong. They write about themselves but forget to link it to the school. So try ending with something like, I'm particularly drawn to your school's focus on nurturing resilience and independence, values I aim to model every day in the classroom. That shows you've done your homework and it signals that you fit the culture. 3, example from bland to wow. Let's do a quick transformation exercise. So the original statement, which is very bland, something like, I love working with children and enjoy helping them learn. I am a caring and supportive person who works well in a team. Now we can transform that to wow by writing, during a group reading session, I supported a child who often struggled to focus. By using short, achievable targets and lots of encouragement, I watched his confidence grow until he volunteered to read aloud for the first time. That experience reinforced my belief in the power of positive relationships, something I aim to bring to every class I work in. That's your story strength school formula in action. The story, a real human example. The strength is a positive relationships and tailored support. And the school was the subtle message that this attitude benefits their children. So it's about you showing what it is that you do on a regular basis, how that is a strength, and where that connects to what the school actually wants. 4. Opening and closing sentences that stick. The opening and closing sentences of your personal statement are your bookends. Get those right and you'll be remembered. For your opening line, avoid cliches like "I've always wanted to work with children." Try something with energy and intent. So you could write, "Every day in a classroom offers a new chance to make a small difference that matters." That's your opening line. For your closing line, end with confidence, not apology. So don't write, "Thank you for considering my application." Instead, write something like, "I'm excited by the opportunity to bring my experience and enthusiasm to your team and to help children in your school feel capable and confident." That's the last line they'll read before deciding who to interview. So make it count. 5. Quick checklist before you hit send. So before you click submit, run through this. So we're thinking about your personal statement here. Does it sound like you or does it sound like everyone else? Have you given at least one short example of impact? Have you shown that you understand this school? Does your first line hook attention? Does your last line invite action? If you've ticked all 5, you're good to go. So remember, story, strength, school, your 3 pillars for a personal statement that stands out. It helps you avoid generic words, so you use evidence instead, and helps you make your openings and closing sentences work harder for you. You'll sound like the real, capable, committed professional that you actually are. And in video 3, we will look at how to sell your experience, even if you're new or changing career. I look forward to seeing you there.